Just how do all three of the brand new Callaway Mavrik drivers actually compare? Let's find out, and let's do it now. Hi everyone, James Robinson here. Guys, if you're new to the channel and this is your very first time watching my content, I don't know why this is the first video you'll be watching. I have done full reviews on the brand new Callaway Mavrik and full reviews on the brand new Callaway Mavrik Sub Zero. So if you do want to see those videos, I'll link them somewhere in the video. They're on the channel now. We are today focusing on the brand new Callaway Mavrik MAX, but we're also going to do a full comparison at the end. We're going to do a full comparison with the Sub Zero, a full comparison with the Mavrik, and we're also going to include the Big Daddy, the Max. So you see the brand new range is, I never could juggle. The brand new range is out, it's all available in shops and everyone is very, very excited about it, and rightly so. These drivers are taking over the Rogue range, so the Callaway Rogues, the ones with the lovely colours, the turquoise colours, the beautiful, beautiful colours on there. So I did say, guys, in my review of the Callaway Mavrik that I was going to be brutally honest, and I feel like I was, and I'm going to be in this video as well. Well, to be fair, I like to think I'm brutally honest in all my reviews, but the colour scheme on the Mavrik, for me, again, this is all totally subjective. You may love the colour scheme, you may love the burnt orange, and if you do, I'm very, very pleased for you. I hope you really enjoy your Callaway Mavrik. The name Mavrik, spelt as it is, I just don't know. But none of those factors would stop me gaming one of these drivers, because you can get it a different colour, you can get it in the custom shop, and the name, well, I'd stick my Harbour Town head cover on it anyway. Speaking of head covers, to be fair, the head covers are very well made, and they're a beautiful grain leather, but they've still got the orange on them, so not necessarily for me. As you can imagine, the Mavrik Max is all about maximising ball speed, maximising distance, maximising forgiveness more than anything else. This driver, as you can see, does have a weight in the back to help you with a bit of forgiveness, and also a weight in the heel to help you with that pesky slice. Now, I don't have a slice, but I'm going to test this driver. I'll also get Mark, the mid-handicap golfer, to test this driver, and I might get Foxy, the beginner golfer, to test this driver as well, because he does have a slice, and that might help. Tell you what, ego aside for a second, as a first shot, that's pretty good. I'm not necessarily going to go through all the technology in these drivers, because I've done so in the Mavrik review and the Sub Zero review. The Max head, just like the Sub Zero, doesn't quite have the Cyclone Aero shaped technology. Well, not as much as the standard Mavrik anyway. But it does have all the other bells and whistles. It does have the OptiFit sleeve. It does have the triaxial carbon crown. It does have the brand new spring summer collection of flash face. And I suppose one of the big points is it does also have the new acoustics, the new internal ribs, the new artificial intelligence designed core of this club, as well as the face. So that's enough yabbering on. Let's hit a few more shots, then let's compare all these clubs. That's without worry. That's gone really high spin. So looking down at this head, this again is the Max head. It looks massive, it looks huge, it looks absolutely ginormous. But I guess that's exactly what the demographic of this driver is, isn't it? It's for people who want that forgiveness, who want that confidence, who want to stand on the first tee, put any old kind of real swing on it and get away with it and hit it a long way, which is generally what I'm hoping to do here as well. But we're always going to have that left one, aren't we? Even with this. So for me, one of the huge benefits of this brand new Mavrik range is the acoustics. It's something which I know Callaway are very proud of, and it's something which, to be honest, has made a huge difference. I have said in all my reviews of these that I was almost going to use the Callaway Epic Flash Sub Zero last year, but I didn't do, purely because of the sound. Now the sound's better. Could I? Maybe not this one, but should I? So guys, as I'm seeing here, I'm hitting what I feel like is good shots. It's just going too high. It's a very, very high spin rate as well. It's very, very forgiving. Apart from the horror show swing, which I put on it a few swings ago, actually I'm hitting fairways with it, so I can't really complain too much. Let's hit 3 more, then have a full comparison. Very consistent. So guys, I've hit 10 shots with the Callaway Mavrik, the Callaway Mavrik Sub Zero, and the Callaway Mavrik MAX. How do I feel? First of all, like they all look. So for me, looking down at these golf clubs, I think it's imperative that you do get the right shape for you. The small, sleek Sub Zero head, actually for me, probably is a little bit too small. The actual Mavrik head, the standard Mavrik head for me looks absolutely phenomenal. I love the new shape of it, and I really like how it sits down at the ground. For me, that gives me a little bit more confidence. And then obviously the big head, the Max head, that's just, well, that's just really, really big, which for some people will be great. Acoustics and feel-wise, I think they all sound very, very good. I think they've definitely hit the nail on the head with whatever new technology, the internal rib technology, should I say, whatever new technology they have put in the head. It sounds a lot better than the Epic Flash. Guys, would you like to see me compare these with the Epic Flash equivalent, with the Epic Flash Standard, with the Epic Flash Sub Zero? There isn't an Epic Flash Max. Obviously, none of these clubs either do have adjustable weights on them because that is left to the Epic Flash range, which I must stress is still current as well. So you will still see tour players using those, but you'll generally see players who were using the Rogue move into the Mavrik. Okay, so aside from all that, I've hit 30 golf shots with all three of these golf clubs. How's they performed? How do they differ? Let's find out. So first of all, let's have a look at the Mavrik Max and let's have a look at dispersion. So apart from these two swings here, that was actually the last swing as well. I was getting a little bit frustrated that it wasn't going as far as I would like. So that is always something to think about as well. I'm actually quite happy with that. They are big draws, aren't they? I don't struggle hitting a draw. I don't struggle hitting it left. Luckily enough, there's not one on the right there. So that's all right. Apart from them two bad swings, like we said, quite happy. What about the Sub Zero? So Sub Zero, they're the shots that would worry me. I struck those badly out the heel. They didn't launch, they didn't go, and that's what you do need to worry about with the Sub Zero driver for me, definitely. Again, apart from two shots, pretty happy with those. A couple that leaked to the right, but I'm never going to really hit it over here with how I swing the golf club. And what about the standard Mavrik? The standard Mavrik there, I mean, you're really going to struggle to beat that, aren't you? There's a really nice high fades. Quite happy with, well, quite happy with all of those. But how do the numbers compare? So numbers here, and this is no surprise. So the Mavrik is actually on top. So the Mavrik's at 275, the Sub Zero at 272, and the Max down at the bottom at 264. If we have a look at all the numbers, club head speed very, very similar with the Mavrik and the Mavrik Sub Zero. Wasn't able to generate the same club head speed with the Mavrik Max. That could be down to the size of the head. Obviously it's a more forgiving head, but it is a bigger head. Ball speed, much higher ball speed on average with the Mavrik because I was generally striking it more out of the middle, and you can tell that with the smash factor as well. Sub Zero 156.4 and Mavrik Max 154.2, but obviously the club head speed was down on that as well. If you look, the smash factor is actually up on the Max as opposed to on the Sub Zero. Spin rates 2.8 with the standard Mavrik, 2.3 with the Sub Zero, and 2.9 with the Max. That is exactly what I would expect from these golf clubs. So for me there, the Callaway Mavrik range of drivers, the Callaway Mavrik, the Callaway Mavrik Sub Zero, and the Callaway Mavrik Max. How do they all compare? Well, I think it's important to say that actually they all do pretty much exactly what you would expect them to do. They do exactly what they say on the tin. The Sub Zero, low spin, not a lot of forgiveness, but when you get it, boy, you get it. Boy, you get it. The standard Mavrik with the brand new Cyclone Aero-shaped head definitely looks great down at the golf ball. Love the feel of it, love the sound of it, and performs pretty well. For me, that is probably one that I will look into a lot more this year. And the Mavrik Max, definitely not for me, but could be very, very good for a mid-handicapper, for a high handicapper, for someone struggling with centered strikes, with slicers, with all the things that you would associate with generally wanting to improve your driving off the tee. I definitely think that a huge factor in this has to be, for me, the colour and the name. I'm not a huge fan of it. I've said that in every video that I have done on these clubs, but that is all relative. Some people might love the name. It might bring back really good memories of Top Gun, of different things, of Mavrik. I'm not a huge fan of the colour, but then you can get it in the custom shop. You can get it in pretty much any colour you want. When I saw the guys at Callaway and they showed me this driver for the first time, I saw one with a lovely red, white and blue colour on it. It looked absolutely fantastic. So for me, the colour's definitely not going to put me off. If I hit one of these drivers in a fitting like I have done in here today, with the right shaft options, with maybe a different loft option, who knows how far I could be hitting it. Could be getting out there at 285, which would be, I mean, it's... be better, wouldn't it? Guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed that. If you have, please make sure you do hit that subscribe button below. Leave us a like if you enjoyed that content. Hit those comments below. Which driver are you going to use in 2020? And apart from all that, I'm just going to really look forward to seeing you tomorrow.